the Subic Bay Freeport Zone as a safe haven for investments and as a multimodal logistics hub. Allow me please to begin with the brief history of the Subic Bay Freeport Zone. The Subic Bay Freeport Zone was once a Spanish naval station in 1800s. Then after the Spanish-American War, the US forces took control of the Spanish naval facility in 1898. And in 1909, the US Navy selected Subic Bay as a repair and supply depot. And then came World War II. And in 1947, the Philippines-US Military Bases Agreement was signed. And in 1992, the Bases Conversion Development Act was signed, forming the former US military base into now what is called the Subic Bay Freeport Zone. There were two major developments that prompted the creation of the Subic Bay Freeport Zone, or what we now call as the Subic Bay Freeport. So these developments are the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in June 1991 and the closure of the US Naval Base in Subic in November 1992. Right now, the Subic Bay Freeport Zone is a host to the first and largest Freeport Zone in the Philippines. It is a home to 1,536 local and foreign investors with more than 11 billion cumulative investments. The workforce in Subic right now is at 124,000 workforce. It hosted the biggest shipbuilding facility in the Philippines. It is the only Freeport Zone in the country with an international seaport and airport. It has a total area of 67,452 hectares and has available leased property of more than 2,000 hectares. It is accessible by land, sea, and air. The Freeport Zone is strategically located in key markets with the EU duty-free access for 6,000 or more than 6,000 tariff line under the GSP Plus program. The Philippines is the only ASEAN country with GSP Plus. EFTA duty-free from all industrial products is also an opportunity. GSP access to UK, Russia, and Canada. The Subic Bay Freeport Zone is located in north of Manila. As you can see here in this slide, it has access to more than 650 million population in the ASEAN market. The Philippines was the third fastest growing economy in Asia. The Philippines GDP per capita is at $3,500 US, with low and stable inflation rates of an average of 3% from 2016 to 2019. The Philippines has a workforce of 45 million talent pool. The workforce is highly educated and proficient in English, strongly customer-oriented, multi-skilled, highly trainable with fast learning curve, and adaptable to universal cultures with high level of communication and commitment. In this slide, you will see the competitive salary and steady wage increase. The cost competitive in terms of human resource across Southeast Asia, given the quality and the cost of every workforce, can be seen in this slide in comparison to Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam. As you can see in this slide, the Philippines' competitiveness in salary and steady wage increase is very promising with the start of the pandemic in March 2021. The global maritime trade, the airline industry, and other business sectors have embraced the new normal. While the movement of goods during pandemic is unhampered, the policy on the unhampered flow of cargoes is a nationwide policy that must be strictly followed in all local government units nationwide. Pursuant to the executive order issued by the President EO 112 on the implementation of community quarantine in the Philippines, it directs the unhampered movement of all types of cargoes by land, sea, and air. Allow me please to show this slide showcasing the Subic as a complete port with 15 piers and wharves capable of handling all types of ships. As you can see in slides, The piers and wharves are strategically located in the entire Freeport zone that can accommodate containerized shipment, break bulk cargo, fertilizers, agricultural products, petroleum oil lubricants, and even we have a terminal for cruise ship liners. What we have in Subic Bay Freeport Zone is a complete logistics hub and an infrastructure that has the airport and the seaport facilities in one location. These are the port terminals. The Bravo Wharf has a length of 411 meters. It is used for cargo vessels, livestock, and heavy equipment. The marine terminal is dedicated for general cargo and for rice, corn, and other break bulk cargoes. This pole pier is dedicated for petroleum oil lubricants. The Leyte Wharf is the grains terminal. This has a length of 300 meters and a width of 32.6 meters and a draft of 13 meters. While the Buton Wharf is dedicated for berthing of transshipment vessels for break bulk cargoes like fertilizers. The Basan Wharf, on the other hand, is for maritime training. This is also earmarked for other vessels for commercial ships. Alava Wharf is dedicated for cruise ships and other vessels. The Rivera Wharf is dedicated for ferry boats and other ships for military. Subic Bay, as you know, is a cruise ship playground. We were able to accommodate more than 30 cruise ship arrivals in 2018 and 2019, of which one of the biggest cruise ships that docked in the port of Subic Bay, particularly Alava Pier, is the Oasis of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. The Subic Bay International Terminal Corporation is a subsidiary of ICTSI. It has a capacity of 600,000 TEUs. It has 4 key cranes, 6 rubber-tired gantry cranes. It is 26.32 hectares in size with a berth length of 560 meters. All the major shipping lines call the port of Subic Bay. These are APL, Evergreen, SITC, One, CMA, CGM, Costco Shipping, Maersk, Sealand, One High, Sinotrans, and other major shipping lines. As everybody knows, we used to host Hanjin as one of the biggest shipbuilding companies in the world. During the height of the operations of Hanjin, we were the first largest shipbuilding facility in the world. Right now, the Hanjin shipyard is being considered as another shipbuilding facility by a multinational company. The Port of Subic Bay is also a station for LNG or liquefied natural gas ship-to-ship transfer business model. Other key facilities are the Pure Petroleum and the Philippine Coastal Storage Pipeline Corporation, and a grains terminal located at the Leyte Wharf. In addition to the seaport facilities, the Subic Bay Freeport has an airport, a container terminal, and seaport facilities. This airport has a length of 2.7-kilometer runway. Right now, we are host to the Philippine national government's repatriation program through the Bayanihan flights. In the past 3 months, we were able to host 26 Philippine Airlines flights. We were able to serve 8,000 passengers. These flights came from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Macau, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and other ASEAN countries. The business opportunities at the airport include corporate jet bubble, air freight logistics hub, maintenance, repair, overhaul, domestic and international flights. As you know, the BCDA and the Department of Transportation are the lead agencies in the Subic-Clark Cargo Railway project. This project is about 71 kilometers long, with 30 to 50 meters wide. It supports the current industrial activities and potential demand for freight and passenger services along the Subic-Clark corridor. The objective is to realize one of the components of the PNR Luzon development framework, This will provide the needed infrastructure for Metro Luzon urban beltway. Other development projects in the pipeline include the reconstruction of Alaba Pier, which has a total key length of 850 meters. The project cost of this redevelopment of SRF is at 8.65 billion pesos or 170 million US dollars. The next project in the pipeline, which the SBMA is open to other financing program, is the new marine terminal. This has a total key length of 500 meters, total area of 12 hectares, with a draft of 12 meters. The approximate cost of this redevelopment program is 136 million US dollars or approximately 6.8 billion pesos. We also invite manufacturing related industries in this area of Tipo and Subic Bay Freeport Zone. We have two proponents that have redeveloped this part of the Freeport Zone, and they are open to various businesses like manufacturing, nanotechnology, renewable energy, and other commercial developments. These are the other investment opportunities in Subic Bay Freeport Zone, from port operations, warehousing, transshipment, to shipbuilding, ship repair, industrial park development, consumer goods, renewable energy, service industry, software design, BPO, R&D, animation, creative industries. So that ends my presentation. Thank you very much.
That is a really good presentation, Ronnie. I didn't know what to expect, and you really did a fantastic job. People don't know a lot of this stuff, Ronnie. How far along is Subic? Do we have to wait another 5 years or 5 months? What do you think?
So in the past several years, the redevelopment of Subic Bay Freeport Zone has really been in the area of maritime and manufacturing business and logistics. Right now, the former Hanjin shipbuilding facility is now being eyed by a multinational firm to be taken over by this company. And so this is a big business, not only for Subic Bay, but in the region, because shipbuilding and ship repair industries will go to Subic, where the cost is very competitive, the location is strategic, and the geographical infrastructure, with the mountains embracing the harbor, it is really safe.